Hi guys, it's Becky. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you're already subscribed, thanks for coming back. Today I'm doing a kind of like flip through video, a kind of chatty catch up. I haven't been uploading very much at all. I've been AWOL, I know I have. I've just been doing hauls because I find them easy just to film when something comes in. But it's because Chris was away for 4 weeks, and it just hit me really hard, him being away. So I had to like put something on the back burner, and it turned out that filming was the thing that went. So I'm going to show you what I have been using. So I've got planners in here. I've got my A5 common planner in here. I've got my take a note in here. I've got some Traveller's Company in here and a notebook in here. So the system that I have been using but have fallen off using is the Paper Test Designs weekly, which is in the standard size. So I would kind of do reoccurring tasks, a main to-do list, so not day specific, film, meal plan, errands next week. Like I do either a timed, I tried health tracking for a while, some more health tracking. I mean, this is really good because it's like set out for you, and it's a really good like weekly overview. So going forward, I'm not 100% sure about this, and we'll talk about it later. So I just put some like AM routine, walk the dogs at lunch, dinner time, PM, and then just decorated the rest. It is a really nice planner to just decorate and get things down onto, because like I said, it's already sectioned out for you. So the last time I did it was the 5th of April was the last time I filled that in. These two things here, they're just glued on with like what's it called, the restickable, the repositionable glue. I just made them in Canva. I just googled oil painting and made them in Canva. So this is my N2 compact full year common planner in vertical, because I wanted to give, I just said to myself that this year would be the year of trying all the sizes, trying all the planners, because my head was all over the place. I just was on the wrong foot from the start by getting like the Hobonichi Hon and stuff, and when Sterling Ink released her planners like last year, it just really threw me. I was in a system that I absolutely loved, and we'll talk about that later, but I was in a 3 planner system that was working absolutely amazing, and then I just fell down a TN rabbit hole. So I've tried tracking like period, mood, sleep, anxiety here, and then I did something very similar to Martin Made TV, where I choose a colour palette for the month. So I did that in May, and yeah, what I did is I would set up the monthlies as a functional. As you can see, this one's like really full because that's when Chris was away. And then I tried some different layouts in the vertical. So I tried like a dashboard layout at the bottom, so I could put my tasks and use the Alistair method to do when they're completed. I did my meals, my filming, my review. I did a weekly review. And then I just wrote in here the things that like I would like to use for memory planning when it comes to doing my memory planning. And then my AM routine was at the top there. So that was just a practice spread. And then that was another one. And then I actually started doing it like the first week in April. I did my AM routine, again memory tasks, memory spreads, tasks, meals to film, reflect, and I kept that up for a couple of weeks. I think I did, yeah, I did the whole of April, and I got to May again and then just stopped. I'm just like, I was torn between this one and the Paper Test Designs one, if I'm honest, because the same information goes on both, bar the memory planning aspect of it. And I did like the idea of having this here as memories, so when it came to do my memory planning, I've got it there to see, because I wouldn't really have that here because this is more functional, like it's my appointments and things, to-do lists. There's no like memory keeping in this, whereas there is in this. And I could take out the tasks and I could keep the weekly review, take out the tasks the film in the meal plan and keep those in the paper test designs, and then fill up the rest with memories. And then what I decided to do in the back is use it as a rapid log. So do rapid logging instead of setting up a day per page, which is what I used to do in my Stackry. I used to use my standard side kits and set up a day per page. I decided to just do like as and when. So I do a cover page and then I just decorated as I went, really. So like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so that's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days on it, and then this one has only got 2 days on it. And I was just decorating. I was practicing my calligraphy writing as well, and that's what I did, and that's what I've done like ever since. I've just done rapid logging and decorating, and I've really enjoyed this type of planning. I put a space to do a reset, which I hadn't done yet. I write highlights and things, and I was writing when Chris was away, like whether it was a good day or a bad day, and just counting down the days. Really, day it was a good day, day 9 was a good day. I did loads of cleaning on this day, so I just did a cleaning list there. And I absolutely love this kit from Sterling Ink from the March collection. Day 16 was lonely up and down, but I just wanted to practice my calligraphy, so I'd just go forward and write a bit of calligraphy. Did some purchases that day, used a kit from the journal shop there, and then we're up to Thursday. I'm actually filming this on Friday, so I'm a bit behind on that. So I do enjoy using this as a like rapid log. And then the next thing I've got in the back is a monthly from Sterling Ink, which I have been using as, well, I was using, I haven't used it in a while, as my YouTube. So I will write down in pencil what I plan to film, and then I'll write it in pen after the fact. I did some like things I was waiting on there, but then I decided to move it into the paper test designs one. In the back I've just got my like some PR information, some video ideas and that, so that's like really simple. That's what I use that for. I love this card from the Colour Caf, came with one of the orders, so that's what I use that for. And then I've just got a sticker release paper notebook in here for when it comes to decorating the daily pages. I've got some scripts here as well, which is the ones that I would use in the paper test designs. A little folder with some more stickers in, and that is everything in here. This cover is from Journal. I do love it, I absolutely love it, but because I don't baby my planners, I got a bit of pen there, I got like a scuffy mark there, which I don't know if it has something to do with the magnet on the other side of that. And yeah, it's showing some wear and tear already, but I absolutely love that. So that on its own can work as a standalone system. Like I wouldn't need anything else and apart from memory planning. So on the functional planning side, this is a standalone system. Then to go alongside that, I wanted to do, well, we'll do this first. So this is my take a note planner. I did start this, the other one at the back end of last year, and this was going to be for like a highlight of the day in the monthlies, which I've stick it up until March, and then it's literally just journaling. So because it's only like half a size of the A4, I found it really easy to keep up with. And then I would do like a highlight of the day there, or a line a day or something like that. And I carried on doing that. I've missed some there and there and then there, but you know, I've tried to keep up with this as best as I can, and I do go back and backdate it because I'm a bit behind. I do try and go back and backdate it. Whether this one is going to go through with me to next year, I don't know, because next year I want to be 100% happy on my planner, like what I'm picking and what I'm using. Look how bad my calligraphy was there. And there, Happy Mail, Easter Sunday. I just absolutely love like looking back and seeing all this journaling. But there's that kit again, that March kit, love it. And I like drew around the outside. So Chris left that day, and then this chapter 5 stickers from Graceful Muse, and I think this vellum is as well. I just stuck that in to annotate going from April to May. And then yeah, I was just, this is counting the days while Chris is away. And then yeah, so from the 13th, and it's the 31st now, I need to catch up, and I will catch up because I've gone back in and I've decorated, apart from like this week, which I want to film. That's why I've not done this week, but I have decorated those weeks. So I have been enjoying this, and I said to myself I want at least one planner that's like the whole year, because I've swapped around so many. So this is the one that I'm like religiously trying to keep up with. Right, memory planning. So initially it was going to be in my Hobonichi cousin, but I don't know why I didn't love the Hon. I thought I was going to love it. I didn't love it. I've got it in my drawer. I set it up all nice. Like, I look at it now and I'm like, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful planner. And I set it up ready, and I was all ready to jump in and just go for it. And I think, like, I didn't like these first few pages, and then I was like, I'm giving up. I'm giving up. I'm not using it. So I did use it for a little while and then fell off it. I think it's because I was falling down the rabbit hole of the Traveller's notebooks. But I quickly realised that I did want to do some memory planning. So in comes the A5 Compact full year. So the Compact just means that you haven't got as many daily pages in the back, like blank pages in the back. And I didn't need these because obviously I've got the Take a Note, which I was journaling in. So this is set up, all ready to go for memory planning. Have I memory planned in it yet? I don't think so. So instead of doing goals, I started off doing ins and outs. So things that I wanted to bring into my life, things that I wanted to leave. So for example, I wanted to make more healthy food choices, move my body more, and out I wanted to like stop eating after 8 o'clock. My plan was to use this as a tracker. Never got round to doing that. Next year, I swear guys, I'm going to pick my planners and I am literally going to be 100% in those planners, and I'm going to fill them. I'm making it a goal of mine for next year, and A5 will always have a place in my heart to do that. So tried to do 1 line a day there, decorated again, didn't last. And then I did do the first week of the year, second. I hated this one. I hated it. I love this one, absolutely love it. I think it's because it's got less like functional boxes and stickers and stuff. So this one was Graceful Muse Paperie. This is the planner spot. This is Albi Planning Co. This is the Graceful Muse Paperie again, absolutely loved it. This one is Alvi Planning Co. And then the Coffee Monster Co. Loved how that turned out. Another Graceful Muse. And then I stopped. So I've got to do it back from February if I want to catch up. And then I had a really good idea of how to use the back. So if you're interested in seeing the, I'll just sit and do like weeks at a time, long videos of me just setting up. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to do like a double spread a month. So February is like the best one because I've actually done it. I got it after January, so my intention was to go back, but I forgot now. And also I can't remember what I've done on the other months. So February is obviously Valentine's Day, so this is Valentine's. I got a I think this is when I got my Starbucks Reserve. This is Willow having to have a tooth pulled out, like spending time with the family. And then March I did as well, trying to do some aesthetic planning. Willow twisted her ankle. Obsessed with my new Traveller's Notebook from Laurenfeld's Designs. Practicing taking photos for Instagram. I got the Sacco tote bag from Colour Calf. Here's a picture of it there. And I started calligraphy and the clocks went forward. And I just like the idea that you've got like a highlight. I have wrote down what happened in April. And it won't take much to like flick back through my rapid logs to find out the month. So I left a page for each month of that, and then my idea was just to chuck in memories as and when they came. So this was like a traveller's notebook wish list that I had. I did get a Traveller's Times, haven't got the stickers, I have got that, I haven't got those, but I have got the Starbucks reserves. This was Chris leaving me notes, so like he left a note and then he just carried on. PPS, I love you, PPPS. So I just stuck that in there because it's like nice memory, isn't it? And then I did a collab with the washi tape shop, so I wanted to record that as well. This was a letter that Chris left for me when he went away for the month, and then this is a lovely letter from Tony. She's the one that sent me the Absent Studio box. And then what I decided to do was to do some, because I was up in the air, because obviously I wasn't sure if like for next year what I wanted to use. So I thought, okay, let's try like doing like journaling as you go on the daily pages. So that's what I had been doing there. I don't know why I left all those pages blank. It must have, the fan must have blew them over. And then, oh, this quote here: if you wrote a book about the person that's hurt you the most, what would your first sentence be? It just resonated with me so much. So yeah, I was giving journaling a go in here instead of doing it in the take a note. And then I think that is it for the back of there. Right, I also fell down a massive Travellers Company rabbit hole. This planner is a undyed one from Etsy, really cheap, really nice. I've got the gallon leather insert in here, which is a double-sided insert. And then I've just got, so I've got the monthly calendar in here. I kept seeing so many gorgeous aesthetic like pictures of this planner. I just thought I just want to try and recreate some of those like in a journaling sense type of way, but in reality I haven't touched it. And then also I wanted to try the horizontal layout, which a viewer very kindly sent me. This is the first half of the year, and then I have got the second half of the year as well. And here I just wanted to use it as kind of like I got the idea from Leah from the Leah's Way Charter 81 to have a like mental health planner. So I was just writing anything to do with mental health, or if I needed to vent anything, I'd write it on that side. And I just wanted to practice my kind of like journaling, framing kind of spreads. I think what's happened to me is we're dead in that sweet spot, aren't we? I have decorated that we're dead in that sweet spot where we're nearly in July, even though we're only, well, it's the 1st of June tomorrow. It's my anniversary tomorrow, 11 years with Chris. And I'm thinking, oh, well, I'll just start everything in July, which is the wrong way to think about it, because I have started in here. So yeah, I had those. And then I also, before I got the Sterling Ink full year, I got the Lauren Phelps Designs Live Plan Dream notebook, I think it's called. Yeah, Live Plan Dream notebook. And I think I was doing the same in here. Yeah, I was just rapid logging in here as well. The reason I stopped doing it in here is, one, I thought this is going to get absolutely massive. Two, I wanted to try like the vertical layout in the Sterling Ink size, because I wanted to figure out what I wanted to use it for next year. So that's just got that in. And then from the back I was practicing, like just practicing calligraphy. So whenever I got bored or I was watching something, I'd just open the back of here and I'd just scribble in calligraphy. And that's my intent to carry on, is to just keep practicing calligraphy and use this as like a little scrap notebook. So that's where I've been, and I've been a bit here, there and everywhere, all over the place. One thing I have realised 100%, sorry not due, is that I do like to do daily journaling. I do need a weekly overview, a YouTube planner. I did what I always do. I got out my old faithful Stackry, which I've been using since I think 2019. I think I started this. It's like crazy. Everything to do with like planner setups that I've done or goal videos or anything. This is my like scruffy get it down on paper. So what I did is I did another what I want to plan spread. Tried to loosely write out, you know, right, what am I going to be using for the next year. These are very like similar to the previous years that I've done. So I just wrote down each section, like what I want to plan, YouTube and Insta wise, functional wise, memory planning wise, and then I tried to allocate them to a planner. I also want to do like a Sunday reset. I want to do my daily planning, monthly planning. I want to like achieve these things like a brain dump, like a functional calendar, a YouTube calendar, a memory calendar, goals like period tracking and things like that for my menopause projects, reoccurring tasks, meal planning, waiting on, weekly review, memories to films, things like that. So I wanted to get it all down on paper, what I wanted to plan. So moving forward from that, so I have got my memory planner here. I don't think, well, I will for June, because I don't think, no I won't. So my intention is I'm going to leave this, I'm going to curb it. I don't know if, I said I might do, I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more memory planning in here or whether I'm just going to take the hit. We'll see, because I do like setting them up and I do like filming them, but my journaling will be my memory keeper, which I would 100% be keeping up with this. My plan then next year is to get the A5 sterling ink vertical full year, so then I can do my memory planning from here, and I've got the full year's worth of daily pages. I want to like rapid log my day on one side, pictures, memories, anything like that on the other side. So I would literally, and my journaling, sorry, will move into here. So if I rapid log like half the page and I journal half the page, that's pretty much what I'm doing now. But I still want to keep a rapid log planner. So this will probably be like a timeline or something, and journaling is what I'll be using the daily pages for, which you will see going forward. So yeah, this one will stay just up until July. Then in July I've got can't help it guys, I keep going back to the cousin. I do love the cousin, even though next year I'm going to switch to the sterling ink so that it's not like dated daily pages. For the rest of the year I'm going to do it in the cousin. So I'm going to do my usual memory keeping in here, and then like I've just said, exactly the same, some kind of like daily, because what I find is if I do everything in here and then it comes to memory planning, I'm doing this all the time. So I need a separate planner to hold the information. Like here, I've got the information here, I can just write it, you know, copy it across onto the memory planning with the stickers and everything like that. And the nice thing about this is it's less stickers, it's a bit more functional, but I have ordered the horizontal. So what have I ordered? I've ordered the horizontal just to see, because they were doing like a massive sale. So I ordered the N1 standard full year horizontal. So again, it's gonna, instead of the compact, it's got full year, so it's got all of the pages in the back. I don't know then if that means I'll stop this one and start that one. Everything's going to be everywhere for the first half of the year, but I have ordered the vertical just to see if I prefer that layout, But now I'm thinking about it and looking at it like this, maybe it's better to stick with the vertical for next year. But yeah, so this is going to be for like my memory planning and then my journaling, and so I'm going to be double journaling really, because I'm going to be journaling in here and I'm going to be journaling in the take a note, but that's only for the rest of this year. And also I've got the book The Artist's Way, which is where morning pages originated from, so I also had the thought of using just this section here as my like morning pages, and then do my journaling in the take a note, and then just do an outline of the day there, or some pictures and things like that. So from July it will be this book here. And then I've also got, like I said, I have got the second half of the year in the Travellers Company horizontal, which I do want to start practicing the more journaling type, you know, the aesthetic like girl in the frame kind of like junk journaling kind of spreads in there. I also purchased this year, because I fell in love with it from TikTok, it's called the Anytime Anywhere journal, and it's A6 but it's flipped on its side. And it's really cool. So you basically, you've got a little dot there, you've got a line that goes down the middle, you've got some lines here and then an empty space, and people just like decorate this here and then they write just a few words down there. And I just think that is an absolute beautiful like way to do like a line a day or something like that in there. So I'm hoping I will pull out that from July and get going on that, because I've got so many different like pet tapes and things like that that I want to use. I also bought this with the intention of doing like a daily page per day, but that was more for like Instagram than it was me. But I just absolutely adore the colour, like, so I definitely need to think of a reason for wanting that. But yeah, so I also bought a blank notebook from Sterling Ink, because last year, whatever year it was, I think it was last year, I had the Hobonichi Weeks as like a mental health productivity kind of planner. That was working great. I also had the that had the cousin, which I was doing memory keeping and my journaling in, which I was keeping up to date. And then I had my standard Stalogy, which would be my dailies. And then Sterling Ink released their planner lineup there in June or something, and it just completely threw me. And then I found Take a Note, and I found Paper Test Designs, and then I found the Travellers Company and the like standard size. I've always loved the standard size, so I know that I want to do some kind of daily page / rapid log. But I also know that if I'm doing it in here and I'm doing it in an A5, I'm kind of doubling it up. But also, like in the A5, I can practice more of like my quotes and things like that. And sometimes a planner this size is easier to just come in and rapid log what I did. Like sometimes I just do it on my phone. Sometimes I'll just, like, if I haven't planned for a couple of days, I'll rapid log what I've done, and then I can go in and fill the planner in after. So I'm thinking that with the blank, I don't know how to do it. I don't know whether to like keep this one up to date, because I can use this for memory planning, or figure out a way in the horizontal Sterling Ink. I'm thinking now that if I'd have thought about it properly, I shouldn't really have got the horizontal, because there's, well, apart from being a functional, apart from getting rid of the Paper Test Designs one and then using this one as like my weekly overview, and then have like rapid login in the back, is the only way I can think to use the horizontal. But I do like the idea of the vertical being next to my A5. I'm just talking it through with you guys, because I still haven't 100% decided on, you know, what planner to use for what. But I do know I want the A5 back. I want the A5 back, and I've got this, and I need to have a full planner of some kind. Like my Take a Note will be, this one will be, I'll be 100% dedicated to this. Whichever other one I jump into, whether it be the horizontal or vertical. And then my weekly overview, I can continue in this. I'm just not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I am 100% sure that like next year I'll definitely be having the sterling ink full year A5. And then I will want an N1, which is the standard, some kind of N1 standard to do like rapid login and things like that. And just the thing with rapid login and things like that is if you need to write something else, like here I've done a brain dump. If I'd already set up my daily pages, I couldn't go on and do something else as well. And I found I was like wasting a lot of space doing daily pages. But what that does mean is that I'm not setting up, like doing a weekly setup for YouTube. And I do have to think about YouTube because, you know, I know all you guys love to see me plan and setting up my planners and things like that. So I'm not really sure what videos you're going to be getting. I know you're going to be getting videos because I have got all these planners, but I'm just not 100% sure what videos you're going to be getting at the minute, because as you can tell, like my brain is a bit of a mess. I'm all over the place with planning. Like I like to memory keep, but I need to start using planners as a functional planner. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at with all these bloody planners. I've also got this Travellers Company cover, which has got my initials on there. So I'm good for covers. I've got a blue one as well, but I just need to figure out what planners I want to use for what. So when I get my sterling ink planners in, we'll do another sit down with just those planners, and hopefully I will have sorted out in my bloody head what I want to do. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope I didn't completely bore you to death, but that's where I am with all of my planners. Not really a solution at the end of it, but as soon as I get it right in my head, I will 100% let you guys know. So I'm sorry for the overdue video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.